I love how Kevin's like, no, that's ridiculous.
$65 for a magic band? Hi guys, we're back at Walt Disney World Animal Kingdom. It is the end of an era. Part of Dinoland is closing forever, so I want to document it one last time. I've not been here in months. Let's see what's happening inside Animal Kingdom. Now all the Christmas decorations are still up. We're like halfway through January. I don't know what's going on with that. It's hard to top this grand reveal. So good with the tree of life right there. All right, here we go. Peter Rant. Okay, what's going on?
So we got to the park at 1:15 and I scanned my pass to get in. The cast member was like, Peter, did you forget to make a reservation? First of all, in Disneyland, the reservations are like end at like 11. So like you can go to whatever park you, well, actually you still need a reservation. Here in Florida, after 2 p.m., you don't need a reservation for the parks. I thought it was 1 p.m. Whatever. Anyways, I was like, okay, so I gotta go to the corner and make a reservation on the app. All the parks are open. It would save them so much time and money if like when that happens, the cast member just goes, Peter, just so you know, you forgot to make a reservation, but you're good to go because all the parks are open. Like, that would save so much time. Like now, like, you have to go, get back in line, like, it makes their job hard.
Are you in a good mood now that you had to go through that? You spent thousands of dollars.
So magical.
Yeah, and then you get in. Now imagine you have a family of 4.
You gotta do everybody on your app, on your, my magical experience.
But then you gotta do all the genie and lightning garbage and...
Oh, and you gotta do it like, how many days ahead of time now?
7 days or something. You have to wake up in the morning and get your genie lightning lanes. Or you pay $400 a day.
But I like to be spontaneous. I like to show up. I don't know what park I want to go to each day. Even when I'm like here vacationing, I want to like just go to the park and be like, oh, it feels like an Everest. Let's go to Everest. Let's go to, you know, I don't want to plan that out 7 days ahead of time when like you don't know if it's gonna rain and then it's raining and then you pick the Animal Kingdom and then you're screwed. And
you know where you can do that? Universal Studios.
Even at Disneyland, we still have to make a reservation. You guys are lucky at least 2 p.m. you don't have to.
At least we have reservations here. You guys have nothing.
And we get penalized over at Disneyland if we forget to go.
All right, here we go. Dinoland U.S.A. They still have the Christmas lights and then the Santa beard and hat on the skeleton. But we're heading in. Donald's Dino Bash. They got the Boneyard over here. They have the little bow still on the Boneyard. This is what's gonna be closing, right? Boneyard stays open. Triceratops Spin goes away. All the little carnival games go away. Chester and Hester's gift shop goes away. That's all that closes for right now. So in the bushes, it spells out Dino and then Rama. And one of my favorite things is how they kind of like made the bush design is they took these old license plates and like curled them to spell out the letters for Dino Rama here. So pretty much the story is like Chester and Hester wanted to kind of create a little tourist stop. They had like a gas station and they want to create a tourist stop because they're finding all these fossils. Everybody's stay at the Institute. So that's why there's an actual like road here because it's supposed to be kind of like you're driving in to Chester and Hester's and you're gonna pull off into the little tourist trap. Fun, fun, fun. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour. Yeah, Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama. Gift gags and novelties. I like all the bags on their tail.
What's going on? What's his name? Is that Chester or Hester?
No, Chester and Hester, it's like this couple.
Oh.
That looks like the dinosaur has rabies.
Yeah, he's like foaming at the mouth.
It looks like he might have gotten shanked in the neck.
Oh no.
There's games of chance. Like he's like throwing this like little dinosaur into this dinosaur's mouth. All right, so again, here's the road, right? And then here's the sign. Hit the brakes this way. You're here at Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama rides, fun games. You know, you'd park, get off your car, and then enter in to the Dino-Rama. Every time I walked under this, it just kind of like dino nipples, but they illuminate during the nighttime. They got the little photo op over here. We're going to Dino-Rama this way. If I remember correctly, didn't they have like a little, like a hot dog cart here inside of like a trailer? Or am I imagining that? Okay, so over here is where you get the game voucher. So you need a voucher to play the game. So we'll get that and we'll show off all the games one last time. All right, so it's 1 ticket per game. There's $6 a pop. It says 1 game, 1 credit, Fossil Fun game voucher. Over here they used to have, you know, the little roller coaster, the Primeval Whirl. Now, if you really want to ride it, you can literally go to Fun Spot. You can experience all this stuff at Fun Spot in Orlando. It's missing the detail, but the same attractions, the rides, and everything is still at Fun Spot. I like this cart. It's gonna say hot and fresh popcorn, and then at the top, you're gonna see these little dinosaurs chasing after the popcorn right there. All right, so the first game I'm gonna play is gonna be Fossil Fueler. It's kind of morbid when you think about it, because fossil fuels are pretty much just dinosaur bones. But they have like, it looks like a fuel handle around the dinosaur's neck, and then there's like little oil rigs that look like little dinosaurs right there.
Alright folks, our next game will get about 1 minute. Alright, let's see if we can catch. Whoa, good job.
Alright, here we go. There's all these different oil companies, so we're gonna go with Extincto. There you go.
All you have to do is point and aim that fuel nozzle right in that center there. Right in that center there. And fill up your gas tank. First person to fill a gas tank all the way to the top will be my one and only winner and the proud owner of a beautiful iguanodon. Ooh. Alrighty folks. Are we all feeling good? Feeling ready? Our marks. Good, set.
Don't be a fossil, and they have like a little fun mirror right here. Alright, so this game is going to be titled Mammoth Marathon, and there's like a little mammoth running right there. So you're going to like throw the balls into the holes, and then your little mammoth will run. Alright, so if you get the ball in the back, it'll trot. If you get it right there, it'll walk. So the balls will pop out right here.
Alright.
Come on, come on. Come on, little guy. Come on, little guy. Alright, so that is a wrap on the Mammoth Marathon. On to the next one. Alright, so this game is just pretty much whack-a-mole. It's going to be Whack-a-Packosaur, I think. You know, they're button heads. Alright, now I will say the best person I've ever seen at whack-a-mole is actually my mom. My mom was like a beast, so I think you're whacking little King Kongs.
Welcome friends to Whack-a-Packosaur. That game is hard to say, but not hard to play. This game, friends, you're going to take that mallet in front of you. You're going to whack those dinos on the head whenever they come out of their hole. So make sure, friends, we're using that mallet, and only that mallet. We cannot use our hands or fingers for any reason. I forgot to feed those dinos this morning, and we don't want them mistaking those hands for finger food. That would not be good. Whoever reaches the score of 150 points first will be declared my one and my only winner for this round. That is 10 points per dino, 15 dinos in total for you to be my winner. And since we have a full game today, friends, we will be playing for our large prize, our grand prize, friends, and that will be Aladar the Iguanodon. You can help Dr. Seeger find at our ride Dinosaur in the back of Dinoland. All together now, friends, the oohs and ahs.
We are 3 for 3 with losing. So the next one is going to be Bronto's score. So 1 ball wins the small prize, 2 balls medium, 3 balls large.
Sports.
Alright, the last game is going to be Comet Crasher. So this game, you just kind of like throw the balls in the hole. Hopefully you get the yellow one, because the yellow one is the actual exclusive themed Dinoland plush. We got 4 balls, 4 chances.
Welcome to the Comet Crasher. Y'all have 4 comets in front of you. You're trying to make them into this galaxy here behind me.
Alright, here we go.
Toss applesauce on the counter.
Last one.
Good throw.
Nope. This little gift shop says, shop till you're dizzy. Then they have Triceratops spin. That's it. That's all that's closing here in Dinorama. Chester and Hester say, see you real soon. I don't think so. The folk art right here. I've never noticed the little dino right down there. Little 1-year cast member service pin right back there. If you look right there. All the benches have these little dinosaurs painted into them. All right, here we go. Let's go into Chester and Hester's treasures now. Do not need to go to the end of the earth. You're here now. We're erupting with gifts merchandise of extinction. This is one of the best gift shops at Disney World though. Little dinosaurs right there inside of a bumper. Making you groan. Don't despair. Use fossil foam. We're walking in. So, if you don't know who Chester and Hester is, no, that's Chester and Hester. You thought they were dinosaurs?
Old
I thought they were
couple?
dinosaurs.
You don't know the history?
No.
Well, I'm gonna watch your video.
Oh, well.
Find out, won't I?
Okay, so Chester and Hester were a married couple who lived in a roadside town along Route 498 during the 1940s. As a young married couple, Chester worked as a police officer, and eventually the two opened a gas station together where they sold Sinclair gasoline. In 1947, the skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex was discovered in the town, leading to it becoming a hotspot for paleontology. The town came to be a tourist industry town known as Dinoland U.S.A, which led the couple to begin selling dinosaur-themed souvenirs from their gas station. The success of this led the two to not only transform their gas station into a tourist trap, Chester and Hester's Dino Treasures, but also open up an amusement park in the form of Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama.
I thought there were two dinosaurs putting on a carnival.
No, two old people who...
I love how Kevin's like, no, that's ridiculous.
You got the phone here, right? And then you got all the different numbers that were written down. You got Dino Dan's, Dino Repair, Keith's Fossil Prices, Lois and Dinoland. There's just so much fun in this store. Posted. Private property, hunting, fishing, trapping, and trespassing of any dino is strictly forbidden. Violators be fossilized. Hester wrote that. Here's a little gas nozzle, and they drew a little dinosaur around it. Here's like a light, and they paint the little dinosaur around it. I love this store so much. No dinosaurs allowed. From time to time, some of the cast members would literally hide their own stuff in the rafters. Now, there used to be a train that would go around on this track, but it's not working. And there's so many fun little scenes that are hidden up here. All the different like dinosaur cards and just like these little stickers that have been placed everywhere. There's like no Dinoland merch, just kind of like generic Minnie Mouse and Pooh Bear merch in here. There's like a dinosaur. They took like the measuring tape kind of ruler and turned it into a dinosaur. This little sign says Dino Bungee Jumping. It's like a little dinosaur bungee jumping. It's like every square inch. It's just so good. They do have a penny press machine in here. They have a cheetah, an iguanodon, Carnotaurus. But even like the penny machine is themed to being inside of like a repair shop. There's even little like dinosaurs down here, and they go around the conveyor belt. It's so good. Come on in and enjoy our Ice Age air conditioning. Our T-Rex souvenirs are king. And then over here, they like drew some little dinosaurs on the side of the building. Then there's another like mosaic on the side. I love all like the derpy eyes that they gave to all these little dinosaurs. But yeah, so what happens to like these little photo ops like this? Before they had a DJ dance party, but then they budget cut. Look what's happening. You're gonna fall right through that. It looks like Adam walking across that bridge in Belize. Donald's been having his Dino Bash for a couple years. I think it was last year they removed the crocodile from right here. I don't know where it ended up, but there used to be a crocodile in here. All right, so Animal Kingdom still has no nighttime show. They never replaced Rivers of Lights. We got Kite Tails, and they removed that, but the structures for Kite Tails are still there. That just looks so bizarre. What's going on with that? They still have all their Christmas decorations up, but look at this wreath. I never noticed this. They're like little roosters, or like little chickens around a tire. Now over here in the Harambe Market is that special little Instagram spot that everybody likes to take a photo with, but it's kind of hidden. So you go back here, and then like hidden back here, it's gonna be right here. It's gonna be, "You are most beautiful." That's a little Instagram spot a lot of people like to get a photo with, but it's hidden back here, kind of where the cast members go backstage. There's a new piece of artwork on this wall, something to do with the Lion King, right? We got Rafiki, the little symbol from the Lion King, Timon and Pumbaa over here. So you know what, on that note, let's talk about the live action, not live action, CGI, sequel, prequel, Mufasa.
How many times will they say brother, Chris? Brother.
All right, we finished. They said brother about 300 times. What do you think?
I didn't need it.
Did you want it in the first place?
I think that you liked it a lot less than I did. I thought it was fine. I didn't want it in the first place. I didn't even want to go.
I feel like I dragged you
Yeah,
along.
you dragged me here, and you know, it was cute. I didn't need to know about all of the. I mean, you know, if you were ever wondering how the Pride Rock became the Pride Rock, no spoilers, but this movie's got it for you.
What we really cared about is how Rafiki finds the stick.
Yeah,
that's what
a
we
good
care
one,
about.
too. It's kind of like watching The Lion King, but like with animals. Again, it's kind of like the same movie again. And it's not, and The Lion King is a nice movie. I don't know.
The brothers.
There's the brothers right there. The brothers.
Okay, so my review of Mufasa, it is god awful. It's one of the most pointless prequel films. Like, Timon and Pumbaa interrupt any bit of emotional flow within the film with just like a dumb fart joke. And then Lin-Manuel created some of the worst Disney music in their entire portfolio, up there with Scuttlebutt. Lin needs to be stopped. These songs sucked. They were terrible. The movie was bad. It was pointless. Don't waste your time. Maybe drink a bottle of wine and watch it on Disney Plus in a couple of months, but do not go see it in the theaters.
Now we're gonna hop on safaris real quick. Only a 20-minute wait. Photography tip. It's not possible to stop the vehicle for photographs. Have your camera ready. Animals might appear at any point.
All the seats are the same. Over here. Take a look. There we go. That is a black rhinoceros. It is the smallest of the African rhino species. Cool, especially on a hot summer day, because they cannot regulate their own body temperature. Helps protect their sensitive skin from the harsh rays of the sun. Those are Ankole cattle. They're going to be the only domesticated creatures free roaming out here in the savannah. And so if you've ever heard a group of wildebeest be called a confusion, aren't they just gorgeous? Those are giraffes. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, they're
now
so
those look like Maasai giraffes. I love her. I have named her Sheila. They're flamingo species, so it is the largest of its species. Obviously, if there are no cubs, the male lion will also go out and hunt, and their roar can be heard up to 5 miles away. Roar. Kuwaharini, because Kuwaharini in Swahili means to go well. It also means don't tell the warden I do my laundry at their post. It's a dual meaning, that one.
I just got safaris. I think that was my favorite safari guide I've ever had. And like being here for like 9 years. Minty. Incredible. So good. Hilarious.
Amazing.
Popping into one of the best bars here on property, Nomad Lounge. Okay, so remember when they had those really cool like journal menus? Budget cut down to just these. And then they've taken the ribs off the menu. The ribs are like the best thing here. But they still have the mac and cheese, the lobster mac and cheese they can make next door.
Leaping Lizards. That's the drink that I got. The Leaping Lizard. Malibu Pineapple Rum. Fogo Silver Cachaca with orange passion fruit with a mango juice. It's like an adult juice box. I drink Leaping Lizard, 10 out of 10. Wonderful.
It's a must.
Fruity, refreshing flavors in there. Simple, goes down easy, 10 out of 10. So I got one of my favorite things, the lobster mac and cheese. And normally it's one of my favorite things on Disney World property. I had it. It's, no, it's bad. It's a shell of itself. There was barely any lobster in it. Last time there used to be chunks of it. The cheese and the noodles just weren't very good. 6.5, so sad. Don't waste your time on it anymore. It used to be my favorite. Nomad Lounge. What do you do? Just don't come here for the food. Come here for the drinks.
So this gift shop is still closed, but yeah, it's still full Christmas here in Animal Kingdom. On that note, all right, we've made it to Hollywood Studios now. It is also still full Christmas here at Hollywood Studios halfway through January. What's happening? What is the weather like today, Jamil?
It's a lot better than it was yesterday. Yesterday was for Floridian like me, my feet were numb.
It's about 65.
I was walking back and forth to break rooms to warm my feet back up because they were so cramped up from the cold weather outside.
Look at the price of these magic bands. $65 for a magic band? $55. This magic band is $55. This is how I feel kind of looking at all these Christmas decorations. I'm fuming. guys are giving off major sinister and surreal vibes.
For the horrors that await you.
Okay guys, we're back in the office. Let's talk about, first I'll talk about the Christmas decorations. Now Disney used to pride themselves with kind of this overnight turnover, right? From like Christmas to the standard park, but we're halfway through January and there's Christmas everywhere. I think they're the only theme park right now with all their Christmas decorations up. Now there should be a rule, right? If Tally the Elf is not at Disney World, Christmas is over. Take down the Christmas decorations. All right, let's talk about Dinoland and Dinorama going away. I know a lot of people are really upset that it's going away. Personally, I'm not. I know that's probably a surprise to you guys. I'm upset the gift shop is going away. I think it's one of the most beautifully detailed gift shops Disney World has, and whatever replaces it is not gonna be as well themed as Chester and Hester's Treasures that was there before. Dinoland originally was supposed to have this like excavator roller coaster ride, but then they budget cut it for this like temporary Primeval Whirl and Carnival games. Disney had this other plan for that area, and we just kind of get this like cheap little carnival overlay. You can experience all that stuff, that fun spot, if you really enjoy those rides so much. So personally, I think it's kind of an upgrade that we're getting Encanto, right? We're gonna be getting an entire kind of Encanto themed mini land. Now I'm kind of worried that it's not gonna be a full budgeted land, because as we can see in the concept art, it's pretty much the exact same Chester and Hester's building. I don't see too much of a change besides removing just those signs. But so that whole little Dinorama area will become the Encanto ride in a couple years. We hope, you know, they'll release more information about it, but I think that's a much needed kind of improvement over what we had there. Now I am sad about Dinoland leaving. When that gets redone and turned into Indiana Jones, I'm upset about the dinosaur ride leaving, but I'm not upset about Dinorama leaving. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about Dinorama leaving? After it closed to the public, they had like a little cast member kind of hangout celebration thing, and they brought out Chester and Hester meet and greets. Why did we wait all this time to have the Chester and Hester meet and greet? So guys, on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Sheila.
Like Kevin likes to say it. Hooterade? Yeah.